Hey guys, welcome back to 33 Things to Do Wow 33 Vlog. Um, Today's vlog is a combination of depression and self care. When I say self care, I want you to understand that initially, what I believe self care was getting back and doing things that made me happy. I got into crafting really big. I got into journaling big time. And those things were things that put me in a happy place. And those became my zone. Like for me to zone out, my husband and my daughter knew once I started crafting or once I started journaling, that was a do not bother mommy time. And it allowed me to reflect and just be surrounded and engulfed in something that took my mind off of things and allowed me to enjoy something that brought joy to me. But I also understood by going through this therapist that that's not completely self care. That was a part of it. But actually, going to the therapist was a major part of self care. Like, I needed to go see someone to help me take care of myself. And going to see this therapist, I learned a lot of different exercises. I had conversations that opened my eyes up to be me being a better mother, a better wife, and a better person. And not and me being better didn't mean me just doing things for them, but also just taking care of myself so that I can be present and be there for them. And so I wanted to clear up like that self care. It's a beautiful thing because uh, I was down and out. I was able to reach out to somebody to assist me and to guide me, and then I was able to find a new love, a new passion, and really be able to say no and be okay with saying no. Really to be able to understand that we can't take this life for granted and to do those things that are pleasing to you, to do those things that are enjoyable to you, and do them now. Stop pushing things to the back burner and just waiting. Life, you never know the day, the time, or the hour that you're going to go. So why push things back? And I say, take life by the horns and just ride that thing. I think in the last few years, I've traveled more, not just with my friends, but with my family. I want to say, really just took some limits off of myself. And I have spoken up in a way that I haven't done in years. And the power of saying no has been a beautiful thing. The power of letting people know that I can't put this on my plate. The power of realizing your worth, your value, and understanding your time is part of that worth and that value. And just making sure that you hold yourself accountable and to a certain standard, and making sure you hold others that interact with you accountable and to a certain standard. So I want to say that check up on your people who you think is always good, who's always checking up on other people, because you never know what they're really going through. I always also want to say that it's okay to seek additional help. Um, and if you feel comfortable going to your pastor, go to your pastor. If you feel like you need to go to a therapist, go to a therapist. But I would recommend actually seeing somebody who is licensed, certified in this, because talking to friends is great. And but if you really feel like after talking to them and you keep talking to them constantly and you still in a bad place, they may not be able to offer you the help that you really need to be a better person. You know, they might be a friend and just got that listening ear and give advice based off of their experience, but they may not be able to pull you out of this place. So they're there as a support, but definitely go see somebody to get assistance. And then honor yourself, honor your time, honor who you are, and then make those around you honor you as well and respect what you got going on in your life. Because self-care is taking care of yourself. I'm learning that I can't pour from an empty cup. So I can't stretch myself thin to please everybody else and do things for everybody else. And then the main people who need me, my husband and my daughter, I can't be giving to everybody else and only have a little bit left to pour into them. And that was a hard lesson. That was something hard for me to learn because I always felt that if I make a commitment to something, that I need to give it 100%. And sometimes I gave those commitments and those people 100% and came home and didn't give my family even 50%. So self-care is important. Depression is real. And it's definitely okay to seek help. So check up on your friends. Pay attention to the Facebook. I was about to end the video, but I wanted to say pay attention to what your people post on Facebook. Even if it's a meme or something. Because that might be their way of reaching out. I'll look back at some of my Facebook posts on the memories and I'm like, dang, I was going through right here too. I was going through and didn't even know it, couldn't even put two and two together. But people reach out for help even when they don't even know they're reaching out for help. I'm sorry this is a long post, but it's real. Like, subscribe, share, tag a few friends. Deuces.